Suzair, and it is 7th of Feb 2023, 3 p.m. in the UK. And it's time for a little bit of Google Ads. Every Tuesday and Friday at this time, I go live, cover topics such as Google Ads, YouTube ads, online digital marketing, anything and everything to help you generate more leads or sales. So today, as always, I've got another exciting session for you guys. Got lots of interesting questions which have been sent across to me. So I'm going to start with those. And if you are watching this live and you have any questions, problems, queries, or challenges, put them around this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook. I'll get those questions collated towards the end and answer them in the order which I receive them. I just want to make sure that everything is working fine, which I believe it is. Okay, so let's get the show on the road and start with the Q&A. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, let me centralize this a bit. Hi, Nitin. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you here. So, yeah, if you have any questions, then please put them around the box and I'll try my best to answer them for you. All right. So, yeah, send your questions either on here or in our, we've got a Facebook group as well, which has got over 2,000 members now and is growing every day. So do come and join in as well. If you haven't liked or subscribed to our channel, then please do so. I'll truly appreciate it and take it as a little payment for all the content which we upload for you guys. So offer a free 30-minute Google Ads account audit. All we ask is that the recording which we do can be used for our YouTube channel so that we can share it with other people and go through how we optimize an account, how we make a campaign run a bit better and cut out the wastage and so on. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys on the mobile phone can see it a bit better. Okay, so here's I loved your video. I had a general question about business reputation. Okay, my question is, how exactly do you teach your clients Google Ads while working with them? Courses, video, software, tutorials. Okay, I know sustaining clients is very important to build trust, to get results delivered faster, and build a most efficient way to scale a client's business. I would love your comment about this or make a video about it. Okay, so here I am making this video for you. So there are a couple of things which you've asked, Joanne. I'll start with the first one is how do I exactly teach my clients Google Ads while working with them? Now, if we are managing the account, we don't teach them. It's not our job. All we have been hired to run the campaigns, manage the account, and make it more profitable. So we don't get involved in the teaching. Is completely a different ball game. This is teaching, right? When I show workflows, when I'm answering questions, I'm teaching you guys, mentoring you, coaching you. Teaching is completely different. Done for you service completely different. Don't mix them up because you will be pulling your hair out. Because then every time you make a change, client will be asking you about why have you put this, why have you done that. So when you go to a restaurant, you don't ask the chef which spices he's going to put in there, what's the recipe. We just want our burger and our steak or whatever, right? You want the result. So we don't get involved with coaching the clients or teaching them how to run Google Ads if we are doing this Google Ads for them. We also have our coaching program where I do teach them, all my students, how to run, manage, optimize, and scale the accounts, right? So we have a combination of classes, live classes in a um, closed group, which is not on YouTube, and you guys never see that. Only those who have paid for the coaching get access to those classes. I also have lots of videos which are in a private portal. So when somebody comes on the calls, they have a question or a problem, I will ask them to go and watch these videos, do the homework, come back to the class, and then I'm going to have a look as to what they have done, how they've set up the campaigns, how they've optimized it, and so on. Building trust, yes, it is the most important and critical thing for any business, and also building up your reputation. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes years and years and years to build up a reputation and to build trust. And it literally takes seconds to lose it all, right? So you protect your reputation and your um, why people trust you, and don't let anyone spoil it for you. So if you are honest and you treat others the way you would like to be treated, then this never goes away. And this is what I always tell my clients. I if I can't deliver you, for example, I'll give an example. So we, as an agency, when we are taking on clients, we don't stipulate a minimum contract of 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, which lots of agencies do, which is fine. I'm not judging them, but I'm just talking about myself. If somebody is not happy with me, I don't want to take their money. Why would I? Why would I make them unhappy and I'll make myself unhappy that, somebody's paying me for things or for something which they're not happy about. So I don't want to do that. So we don't have um, a minimum time period. So this is why they trust us. This is why when we have our billing on a performance basis, it is a win-win situation I want to be in, where the client is happy, I'm happy, client is growing their business, I'm also growing my business. So, you know, and keeping that client and sustaining the client is very important for any business, because the more customer lifetime value you will have for yourself, the more profitable you'll be, because you don't have to keep going and finding new clients every other day. Um, and when it comes to getting the results fast, that may not be the best one. You take your time, but go after the low hanging fruit things. The strategy should be not about quick fixes. So if it's a big problem, you don't want to put a little plaster on it. You need to do the surgery and get to the bottom of the root problem. That it could be the offer, it could be the landing page, it could be anything other than just looking at keywords and ads, changing it, and so on. If your website is not optimized, if the landing page is not performing, then you need to dig deeper and dive deep. So always go for the quick wins or the low hanging fruit, right, which is easy to achieve, because then the client will also get the confidence in you, and then whatever you tell them, they will follow your lead. So this is how I would go about keeping my clients happy, because at the end of the day, it's a results based business. The customers want actual results and not just talk or words. Okay, hi Rajneesh. I'm using maximize clicks, but after 3 or 4 days, it starts to show bit strategy limited. What it is? What is that? Please make a proper video on limited bit strategy, why it's showing and how to solve it. So when you hover the mouse over the um, limited bit strategy, a bubble will usually pops up and it tells you why it is and how long is going to be in that learning mode. Whilst in the learning mode, Don't try to make too many changes or make big changes to that campaign, because then it's going to push it back into the learning mode. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. I know we are itching to get the campaign started, and if one is taking, I won't say too long, because you it's not like Facebook where it will start very quickly and start to get you leads in a matter of hours. Google sometimes takes a few days, and you will see that quite often the the learning mode is for like 5 days or 6 days or so on, literally a week. So in that case, what we also do is make multiple campaigns with different targeting, different bidding strategies, different keywords, and so on, and see which one comes out of the gates, out of that learning mode fastest, and then starts to perform and run. So you also need to manage your expectations and your client's expectations, right? You don't want client calling you every 2 minutes. Why is my campaign not getting any impressions? Why am I not getting any clicks or conversions? So as long as you manage those expectations and tell the clients, look, 15, if it's a brand new account, we haven't got any data in there, new campaigns being set up, we need 15, 20 days to test out and get the data in and test the keywords and the ads and so on. So you manage the account. I'm not saying that for 15, 20 days you're not going to get any conversions. Yes, the conversions can and will start to come in as long as everything is set up properly, but it may come in at an expensive um, price. And obviously, you haven't optimized your campaigns. So you will find that the cost per lead or the ROAS, cost per lead is too high or the ROAS is too low. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye on these comments and questions. Okay, that's fine. All right. Hi, Moise. Thank you so much for answering. Can you please tell me how to use the same keywords in multiple campaigns? Why would you want to do that? And these keywords are going to compete against each other. I don't see any reason why you should have the same keywords in multiple campaigns. But if for any reasons unknown to me and you know what you are doing, all you would do is just copy those keywords or a campaign or an ad group and paste it into the other campaign or an ad group. And that's how I would do it. The quickest way to do that is through Google Ads Editor. That is the quickest and the fastest way. So, those of you who don't know what Google Ads Editor is, I'm just going to mention it over here. Make it a bit bigger. Go and Google it. You'll get that link. Download it. It's a free tool by Google Ads. One of the best things you will do uh, if you are running Google Ads and you want to make things super fast. You can make bulk changes very quickly. It's an offline app. It's a desktop app. You make all the changes, set up the campaigns offline, and then upload it to your Google Ads account. Without this, we will not be able to run our agency. Full stop. It's so important and critical to the success or failure of any campaign. Hi, Samuel. Which is better, broad or phrase? Hmm. Okay. Who's your favorite child? um, it's it's horses for courses, right? Broad is going to give you the cheapest click. Phrase is going to get you a bit more expensive click, but a bit more targeted click. But as long as you are using negative keywords properly and aggressively, I would say broad match is going to work really well as well. You can test it out. You can have one ad group in a campaign where it's broad keywords and at the same keyword set of keywords. And going back to that last question, have one ad group for broad, one for, let me write it down over here. Just gonna copy this. All right. So we have keyword one, and then you name this as phrase, right? And then you have same keyword as broad. This will have this can have multiple. This one you can only start to go with one because broad will cover mostly all the keywords. So you can just go with one. And then see which one is getting you the better clicks, better conversions, and so on. Without testing, you'll never know. With the advancement in AI and the algorithm getting better and better day by day, broad match with smart bidding work wonderfully well. So that's what I would say. Try it, test it. If broad is too expensive after, let's say, 100 clicks or so, then you know that phrase is working very well. I'm going to stop that or pause that or, delete that. Not delete it, but pause it, I would say. And just run with phrase. Okay. Can someone help? All right. Let's see what you got, Kush. Actually, I've got 6 to 8 leads from our Google search ads campaign, but in Google dashboard, it is showing conversions as 0. Conversion is submit lead form. And I've got leads on my email, but Google is showing 0. I have checked all the analytics part is also connected. So analytics has got nothing to do with conversion tracking in Google Ads if you're not importing those conversions back from analytics into Google Ads. And here's why many people make a big mistake. Let me. Okay. So you got a form submit. Right? This should. There's two ways you will have these conversion setup. One would be like a pop-up message, right? Where it pops up, thank you for your form submission. Message has been sent and received. I hate those because they come up and then they go away within like a few seconds. And then you're wondering, but why am I still seeing that form? Has it not gone through? And then I'm going to resend it and resend it. And then after a little while, I was like, well, this website doesn't work. I'm going to go somewhere else. So I don't like those pop-ups. What I do like is when somebody fills in a form, they are taken to a thank you page. Right? Just gonna reduce this a bit. They are taken to a thank you page, and that's where you want to set up that conversion tag, not on the actual landing page where the form is, right? Because otherwise you are going to get 100% conversion rate. Only when somebody lands on here, the tag triggers. And I believe you have not set up that tag on the thank you page. Now you can either embed this directly onto your landing page or website, or you can use something like a Google Tag Manager. Best way to organize all your tags in one place, and then you can test it, try it, and see if it triggers or didn't trigger. If it didn't trigger, something is wrong. The tag has not been put in the right place on the landing page or the website. So that's how I would go about doing it. Don't complicate matters by checking analytics unless you have got the conversion tracking and the goals have been set up in analytics and you're bringing them in. But ideally, you want to set up the Google Ads conversion tracking in Google Ads because that's how the algorithm is going to read. And I believe it reads a lot better than the data from analytics. Um, yeah, go and check out your thank you page. Okay. I'm just wondering how people are running ads for the keyword buy Twitter followers because Google won't allow these kind of services to advertise on Google. But people are running ads for these kind of services in real time. Even it'll directly take me to the sales page when I click an ad. They don't even use a clocker, I believe. Please share your thoughts on this. You really want to know my thoughts on this, Nirmal? Stay away from these kind of offers and ads. This is why people get suspended. And then people come to my sessions and they send me emails, oh, please help me, my account got suspended. You have said it yourself over here, right? Google won't allow these kind of services. So why are you trying to be smarter than Google and clever than Google? We are not. You will get found out, you will get caught, you will get suspended. End of. So don't try to waste your energy trying to get these kind of hacks, which will only last you a few days. Instead, put your energy and focus on something where you can build your account and your expertise and know-how. So if Google, if something is not as per Google's policy or you are going to violate their policies, stay away. As simple as that. Don't try to be clever. I know some people won't like what I say, but this is exactly how I would say. I don't want to you to come back to me and say, well, you said this and you do this and do that, and then my account got suspended. Stay away from all this. Okay, what is ad rank and how it affects the CPC? Great question. And this is one of the most commonly asked questions. So I've got a little table so I can show you and explain to you what this is. So you got four advertisers, right? Four ads at the top of Google page one. Advertiser A ranked one, B ranked two, C ranked three, D ranked four. So the number one is number one. The advertiser A is number one because it has got the highest ad rank of 80, 50, 30, and 10, right? So you want the ad rank to be the highest so that you beat your competitors. So on here, the impression on absolute top would be one, impression on top one, and so on, right? 100% here and 100% there. Then this advertiser ranked second, which is advertiser B, has got an ad rank of, can you guys see this properly? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. 50, then you got 0 over here, 1, and so on. So you can read the table as this is how it's going to rank the advertisers. So better ads mean better ad rank. Google is in the business of clicks. If they don't get clicks, they don't make money. And you won't make money because you're not going to get traffic to your website. So every time someone does a search that triggers an ad that's competing in an auction, they calculate an ad rank. This is what it is. So this calculation incorporates your bid and auction time measurements. So these happen in literally milliseconds of expected CTR, ad relevance, and these are the three things which you need to pay a lot of attention to. This is what made up of your ad rank and quality score. Expected CTR, ad relevance, and the landing page experience. There are some other important other factors as well, but mostly Google doesn't tell us what they are. But these three things we can control. To determine the auction time quality components, Google weighs a number of different factors. So by improving the following factors, you can help improve the quality of your ad rank. So expected click through, the higher the click through rate, that means more clicks for Google, more clicks for you. They make money, you make money. Ad relevance, to the search campaign or to the search. How relevant is your ad to what somebody's searching? If somebody's searching for apples and you're showing apples, great match. Google is going to love you. And obviously, the quality of the landing page. How relevant, transparent, and easy to navigate your pages. Because Google is referring people from their platform to yours. They don't want to send somebody to a spammy page. This is why AdWords or Google Ads work really well. it never sends you to something really dodgy or spammy. Yeah. So the quality of your landing page is what is important. Google wants to send the visitor to a really good page, which is relevant, has got all the transparency with regards to policies, terms. If it's an e-commerce store, what is your shipping, refund policy, and all of that? Got to be transparent. And obviously, it looks at how easy it is to navigate your page. Here's a little video on YouTube, which we have. It's got over, it explains this in real detail. It's got over 100, it's one of my best videos actually. It's got over 134,000 views. So you can take it from here. This is the one, how to rank your ad number one and pay the lowest CPC. And that is through the quality score and ad rank and how Google calculates these things. All right. So now it's time for your questions in real time. If you have any questions, please start putting them through because there is a 30-second delay. So don't wait until the very last second. Otherwise, I may switch off the transmission and won't be able to answer them for you. Okay, let's go. What's the first question? Okay, Alpha Planters, hi. Hello back, Nathan. Is there any guide or course for beginners? Yes, you can see these links on my overlay. So one is our Google Ads. I'll give you another one. This is our Facebook group. And here's the course link. So you can go there and set up an appointment and see if we are a good fit for each other. And I can help you with your coaching or teaching. Okay. Ashraful, you're most welcome. Thank you all for being here, by the way. All right. Facebook user. My campaign want to use maximize clicks. Can I add 300 keyword with phrase and mesh type? Why are you making so much work for yourself? 300 keyword in one ad group. You don't need it, really. You can, and you will find, and I bet after 1 month, 80 majority of them, I would say, will not get any clicks unless these are all high volume keywords. Then I would segment them out into the group them together in individual ad groups, make them super relevant to that ad which I was talking to about earlier on. Don't put 300 in one ad group. With phrase is fine if you want to do phrase, but adding keywords in any certain mesh type and using a smart bidding is two completely different things. If you want to use max clicks, fair enough. But I can't remember the last time we've used max clicks, unless and until the campaign is really struggling to run. Then we may use it to kickstart that campaign with some max clicks, get some impressions and clicks going, and then switch it back to max conversions. Because a click is just a click. Google is going to give you cheap clicks. You'll get tons of clicks, but you may not get the conversions. So I would not recommend that you do that unless it is for brand awareness or branding campaign. Then it's a different matter. But 300 keywords, no, I would make it like 30 keywords, group them together properly, and then make 10 different ad groups. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, walaikum assalam. So, Assalamu alaikum means greetings in Urdu, and I replied back, greetings back, which is walaikum assalam. Okay, Asim, what you got? Do you think offline import conversions help to optimize our keywords and bid strategy, either clicks or enhanced conversions? Which one work better? So he starts talking about when conversions happen offline. So, for example, I'll give you an example for our business. Conversions happen over the phone call or over a Google Meet or a Zoom meeting, not on the website, because I need to speak or my sales team need to speak to the client, right? and then we book them online or through offline, through the meeting. Google Ads doesn't know that this conversion has happened and how much that value is for. So some clients will pay a smaller amount, some will pay us bigger amounts depending on the size of the account. So we need to let Google know that this conversion has happened. One of the best apps to use for this is Segmetrics, and that will track your whole customer journey, which click, which link they clicked first, which ad they saw, and so on, which opt-in lead magnet or opt-in they went through, which page, and how much they paid. So the whole customer journey to the conversion is recorded. So optimizing and then bringing that back, the conversion value back into Google Ads, will tell Google Ads, this is through the GC click ID. It will tell that this somebody clicked on this keyword, this ad group, campaign, all the attribution data is in that click ID. Import it back along with the value from your CRM. So you need to have a CRM like HubSpot or High Level or something like that. Salesforce is another one which directly integrates with Google Ads. Then it's going to say to Google Ads, this conversion or this lead resulted in so much value. This one resulted in so much value. And then you can optimize on the return on ad spend, the ROAS. That's the way it's going to work. And it works pretty well. Justice. Okay. In terms of using target CPA, if you have conversions coming in, good conversions in small budget, like $15 using max conversions. Okay, dollar CPA slightly around 10.23. Should you change to CPA or change to target CPA? All right. So what you are saying is you are bidding at $15 at max conversion, and you are getting the actual conversions at 10.23. So two things you can do. You can either reduce that down to from 15 to 12, and then you are narrowing down the number of impressions because you're squeezing that target CPA, right? If I was you, I will do two things. Copy that campaign, make one campaign at $20, another campaign at $12. Don't touch this one. It's running fine, it's giving you the results. Now, I believe what you're trying to do is, okay, depends on your goal as well. Is your goal just to reduce your target CPA, or is the goal to increase or scale the campaign? If the goal is scaling the campaign and getting in more leads, then reducing the target CPA is not the right strategy, right? You're going to squeeze it, you're going to get even more less conversions. But if you want to scale it and you said, oh, you know what, I want more leads, my client want more leads, then you try bidding at $20. Even if you go at $12, that is way within your $15 CPA, right? So that's how I would go about doing this and test it and see what works and what doesn't work. Okay, I can't see your name, Facebook user. So hello back to you. Okay, hi Umer. If account has no conversion history, is it good to run discovery ads for e-commerce? So discovery ads has got nothing to do with conversion history, because discovery is, as the name suggests, really top of the funnel campaign is to get to know your brand. Your audience needs to know you and your brand. So the aim of the discovery campaigns is not to get actual conversions, but to get eyeballs and impressions on your brand, which could be a video, a display, or a campaign, or whatever like that. So again, you are mixing the goals for the campaigns. You will have different campaigns for the conversions, right? So these Metrics for discovery would be impressions, CTR, clicks, and so on. Those kind of metrics. View rate, video, how many people viewed your video, and so on. How many subscribers did you gain? All of these micro conversions. Then you'll have other campaigns, which is for actual conversions, which is the purchase. Hi, Fahad. How do you price your services? Are you talking about an agency? I don't know what you are asking. I presume you're asking for Google Ads. If you can reply back again, I will answer that because it really depends on. I'm pretty certain for Google Ads. So there's lots of ways you can price your service. We can price per hour, which I would not recommend. That okay, I'm spending so much time on a client account and I'm going to get paid X dollars per hour. That's not adding value to it because you are selling your time. Not the right way to um, earn a living. You will have to work. Well, working is fine, but what you need to do is to optimize your time. Then you have a fixed fee where you say, okay, I'm going to charge you $100 per hour or whatever it may be. Oh, sorry, $100 a month or whatever it may be, fixed. The problem with that is as the account grows from one campaign to 10 campaigns to 30 campaigns, you are still getting the same price. Client will be reluctant to add more to the amount they are paying you. Then you have my favorite one, which we use, is a percentage of ad spend, whatever it is. So as you make your client account more profitable and they want to scale, let's say they're spending $1,000 a month, you charging X percent. If you take them to 3,000, then your percentage will also grow. If you take them to 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, then you keep growing. So my preference and my advice to you would be to go with the percentage of ad spend. Some also agencies also use they do profit sharing as well. That's also a very good model, but we don't do it. It's too much complications and tracking as to what is the actual profit and so on. But I know some of my friends use that model and they run it very successfully. Okay, I've done that one. 5 ad groups. All right, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I want click button to WhatsApp conversion. Yes, you have to do that. So what this chap is asking is, and every time somebody comes to their landing page or website and they click the WhatsApp button, they want to track it as a conversion. That you can do that fairly easily using Google Tag Manager. Yeah, sure. And then I'll ping you a message. We'll go through that proposal. Is it smart to start a Google Ads agency in 2023 with the recession going on? Do you think small, big business are relying and ready to pay agencies for good AdWords? Of course it is, Fahad. The best time to get started was through COVID when the whole world went online. And now everybody appreciates and realizes the importance of online marketing. And recession is fun. There will always be winners and losers in every recession. So it's up to you how you look at it. Your glass is half full or half empty. It's up to you. You're most welcome. What strategy you use when you use broad match keywords for e-commerce? It really depends on which campaign type you're running, Umer. Is it search? Is it um, well, broad match keywords? Shopping campaigns, you can't use any keywords anyway. Are you using performance max? Are you using custom intent? Are you using video? Are you using display? I presume you are referring to a search campaign. So my reply would be yes, you can use broad match. There is no reason why you shouldn't. As I said earlier on, be very aggressive with your negative keywords, and the smart bidding is going to really give you really good quality clicks at the lowest possible price. So that's what I would go about doing it. And ecom, yes, the broader, as long as those keywords or search terms has got intent, buying intent, not people looking for information or free stuff, right? As long as people are looking to, if somebody's looking for um, iPhone, best iPhone price, that's intent. Yeah, I'm looking to purchase. Instead of just iPhone, is too broad. In fact, if you do iPhone 14 cheap pricing, then there's big huge intent. That is somewhere someone who's looking for the cheapest price, and if you are cheap and your prices are low, you'll get that click and then potentially the client. Yes, for Google Ads agencies. Yeah, absolutely. Fahad, go for it, my friend. Just don't look back. What are your thoughts on remarketing campaigns on search platform? So this is what we call the RLSA, remarketing list for search ads. Yes, it is important, and if your niche or Google allows you to do that, then absolutely do that, because they've already been to your website. Now they've gone back to Google and they're searching again. That means they still are in that search mode. You want to show your ad again to that person, and I'll be willing to pay extra um, to get that click again, to push them further into my funnel. Cool. Okay, I think I need to hop off now. I've got a couple of other calls to go on to. So thank you so much for all the lovely questions and for being here. I'll be back here on Friday, same place, same time. So till then, have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Take care. Bye for now.